Great. So this is how the chart is today. Let me just adjust this so we can. So this is how the chart is. So we know on the last week I gave this setup in the group chats, and then for the sell on the daily time frame here. So sorry, for the buy, so we're able to buy from this region upward here, and then you can see that we have a break of structure downward here. So we have a supply level here. So this is an order block that this reacted from, and you can see we are bearish now. You can see we are having a retracement downward now on the daily time frame. Price went up, mitigated our bearish order block here, and now we are having this pullback to the downside now. So now so the first thing we'll do is to carry out multiple time frame analysis, go to the higher time frame to understand the directional bias before we can. So the next thing we'll do now is to mark out our key points. So you can see I've marked out some key points here. So we have, you could see here, this is the daily time frame, and then we have a break of structure upward here. You can see we have a break of structure here on the lower time frame, and so that means we have a demand. So this is a demand level, and we have an order block. So we use the higher time frame for directional bias, and we go to the lower time frame for entry. So the 4-hour too is also part of the higher time frame. So you can see that we have price now on EURUSD coming into our daily time frame support level here. You can see, but now we are to reduce risk. We'll be entering from the lower time frame. So how do you enter from the lower time frame? We need to spot. We are already here on the higher time frame. Here is our support level here. But we need to look for entry on the lower time frame. So we'll go to 1 hour, 15 minutes to look for an entry. But before we can be in this trade, I love to get a confirmation before I trade. So when price gets into this level now, because a bullish order block is the last bearish candle here before a strong move upward. So on the daily, on 4-hour, this is my order block here. So I'm still expecting price to pull to this level, then I can buy. But before then, I want to see a confirmation. I want to see a change of character on 15 minutes before I will buy. So on 15 minutes, I want to see like a break of structure to the upside, from this demand level here on the higher time frame before I can buy from this zone here. Do you guys understand? So that is the confirmation entry I do talk about. So you can see, let's go to 15 minutes so you guys can see. So this is, we are doing analysis across these important zones. You guys can see this didn't hold on 15 minutes. So now we are having this retracement downward. We need to have when we get a recent, we are already on the demand level here on the daily. So when we get a recent break of structure now to the upside, then we can now confirm that we have buyers now coming into the market. Then we can now buy from zone. You can see this is our demand level here. Price is still coming downward. So we need a change of character from this demand level here before we can buy. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I know we have at least 6 people here. Can you guys leave a chat? It's only wisdom I'm saying. Okay, great. So Wisdom, do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so for Euro USD now, let's go to the daily again. Let me show you. Let me show you guys. So this is the daily, and we are expecting Euro USD to move upward from this demand zone here. But now we are waiting for a change of character on the lower time frame before we follow the movement of price upward. But you can see price, we have a bearish order block here that price came to mitigate. Now we are looking for another block here. So we are expecting price to move upward to this zone here. Can you guys see my screen clearly? This is the where I marked here. Now we have a supply level here on the daily. So we are expecting price to pull into this level here, to move upward into this level here and sell from this level again downward. Do you guys understand? So when price come into this level now, I will be expecting a change of character again to the downside. A change of character to the downside will be the first break of structure after price mitigates my external order block here. So if I'm buying from here now, if I'm buying from this zone now, I want to put my take profit here. This is where my take profit is. This is my take profit. This bearish order block is my take profit. So when price hits that bearish order block, to hit my take profit, mitigate this bearish order block, and then I can sell from here. Can sell from this level. So if I'm selling from this level now, you guys know that this is on the looking at these charts from the weekly to the monthly, we are in a bearish market here, but we just having pullback. You can see the change of character to the downside here, which confirms that we're in a bearish market. We're just having pullback to mitigate. Look at price mitigated this bearish order block, and then we move downward again. Price came to this level. We have a demand level here that price mitigated and move upward. So now price is coming downward, mitigate this demand level. We'll move upward again to mitigate this bearish order block. So when price do that now, we are expecting price to move downward and give us a break of structure to the downside again, because we are still in a bearish market on the monthly. You can see what is going on here. You already have a change of character on the daily. You guys can see market is trying to pull to this level here before it starts buying on the weekly. So for a trade idea now, watch out for this zone here, this zone here. Watch out for this zone here and expect a change of character upward, a break of structure upward from this zone. Then we can now buy and take profit from this level here. This is the level we are taking profit from. This other block has already been mitigated. Okay, so let's look at, do you guys understand the trading idea? Because we are waiting for a buy here and we are expecting price to move into our zone properly on the lower time frame. We are waiting for confirmation, a break of structure in 50 minutes, then we can buy. But price is already here, you know. We are waiting for confirmation on 50 minutes. Okay, let's go to USDJPY. Okay, so this is, let's start with the daily. So this is on USDJPY, and the first time I gave this trade idea on the group chats, we were selling. and then we sold from this level here. So I gave this trade, and then we took our profit that Monday, last week or thereabout. Then last 2 weeks now, then price move all upward here to mitigate this other block here. So when we are back testing, you guys can see how price is respecting this market structure. Very, very key. So yeah, the price is respected. You can see that price move all into that zone and then pull back, give us this retracement downward here, and then came here and then move upward again to mitigate another block. Sorry. Let's go to 1 hour. So you guys can see how these structures are. So to mitigate, see price move upward here, targeting this other block here. This other block here has been mitigated. Price created a break of structure here, mitigated this other block here. You guys can see this other block here has been mitigated. This other block here has not been mitigated. So price was able to give us a break of structure to the upside again. But then you can see price is going to mitigate this other block here, and then we can have a sell downward, because when market creates a gap, market always retrace back to fill that gap before moving in the opposite direction. So you guys can see from 4 hour, we are expecting price to move all up here, mitigate our other block here, our bearish other block here, then move downward, fill this gap, and tap our and demand now other block from here, our bullish other block from here. So you guys still understand that sell high, buy low type of situation, right? So this is our low here, this is our high, we have a low here, and then we have a high here. So price was able to create this low. Price was able to create this low here, move all into this level, and then we have a gap here to fill. So price market has given us a break of structure in this zone. So now if we are anticipating for a sell from this level, we are waiting for price to go into this level. You guys can see the other block here. Mitigate the other block and move downward. We want to mark here as our take profit and see how price react from here. But for now, when price mitigate this other block here, we want to wait for a change of character. We want to wait for a confirmation, a break of structure in 15 minutes to the downside. Then we can now join the sell, you know. Where you can see price came all the way here. We have a little internal break of structure here, all the way here, mitigate our other block here, and then start moving upward here. And you can see the impulsive movement upward. So we are still very bullish here. We are still having this retracement upward here, I mean, on USDJPY. So now we are waiting to sell from this level. So we can just patiently wait to get a clear confirmation from this level so we can sell. Hope you guys are taking note of the trade idea. So when we sell from here, we have another block here because price was able to give to, this is a breakers block. Price was able to take out this high here, created a new higher high, you know. So now we have a demand level here. This is a fresh demand level. So when we sell from this level now, we want to take our profit from here and see the reaction of markets before we'll now know what to do next. But for now, we are anticipating a sell at this region here. Do you guys have questions? If you have your questions, make sure to write it on the chat. Okay, so let's go to bullish, hit the all-time high and the rest. So we need to look for a buy opportunity here because this is a very bullish market. We're having multiple break constructions to the upside. There's like zero to minimum, very little retracement here. So a retracement now, it's an opportunity to buy. All right. So looking for an entry now on 15 minutes. We have a break of structure here that price has already respected, you guys. We have a break of structure here and we have another block here that price has come to mitigate. You could see we have this break of structure here and then we have another block here, but price use that as a liquidity sweep and came all the way to mitigate this other block here. So we say another block in a bullish market is the last bearish candle before a strong move upward. So we were able to have liquidity here and then price came to mitigate our other block here before moving upward. The price came down all the way here, mitigated our other block, and I really wanted to show this to you guys. So for now, the only trade we can join is this. But first of all, let's see if we have a change of character on like an internal change of character, not external. A change of internal change of character, a break of structure. So now I want you guys to observe this region. So when we have a break of structure in this on market creates a structure, market always retrace back to mitigate and start moving upward. In a bullish market and in a bearish market, the reverse is the case. So you can see this is how the structure of the market looks on the higher time frame. So when markets create a break of structure, we are literally saying when markets break structure here, created the higher high, price always retrace back again, price retrace back again to mitigate the other block and continuously. And in a situation where we have a bearish market, you can see price creates a break of structure to the downside, retrace upward to mitigate another block, create a break of structure, retrace upward to mitigate another block. So now that's So now that we are in a bullish market on gold, and you can see market came to respect our other block here and is giving us a good reaction from this level. We are now waiting for an internal break of structure to the upside because market has already mitigated here. So waiting for an internal break of structure to the upside, then we can buy. So when markets create an internal break of structure, it will retrace back to mitigate our other block, then we can buy. So now we are waiting for an opportunity in this region because we have already missed this trade. We have already missed this trade here. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking about having this live session more. like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm still working on it, but the Tuesdays one, having it every Tuesdays, I've decided on that. We are going to be having it every Tuesday. But I'm going to shift the time because I think we've missed some entry. I'm going to be doing it more early, maybe like on 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock latest, so we can catch some moves before London session. We've missed this good. Sorry, guys. So now we are just waiting for an opportunity for re-entry now, but we could have just entered from this region already. Okay. So do you guys? I'm going to all the trades I've called out. I'm going to set the position to and then send them to the group chat. Do you guys understand? Will you guys understand all the places I asked you to watch out? On USDJPY, EURUSD, and then good. We are literally looking for an re-entry now. Good. Any other questions from you guys? And also, those in my community group chat on Telegram, we are going to I asked some of you to write down your concerns, right? And then mostly you guys were writing a lot on psychology and the rest. So I'm going to create time for us to have a call, a live call, and we can discuss the concerns you guys have. Okay. 15 minutes. Wait for confirmation on 15 minutes. 15 minutes is the best place to wait for internal confirmation before you find entry, especially when the trade has come to your point of interest, and then you want to enter that trade based on confirmation. You need to focus on 15 minutes. Then you wait for 15 minutes on break or structure, and then you place your trade from there. Oh, the one on gold. Sorry. Okay, my group chats, I'll leave the link to my group chats in this video, or you can also check my channel. You can join from there as well. Any of my videos, the link is in the description box. Sorry. So that is all we can do today. I'm going to send a trade to the group chat, and you guys have a lovely day. See you guys next time. So we're going to be doing this every Tuesday, but I'm going to communicate the time. We're going to be doing it much more earlier so we can catch some good moves before London session starts. All right. So I'm going to end this call now. See you guys next time. Okay, you're welcome. Yes, I will. And also, where's the question? Is it on the group chat? Please, can you send it to the group chat? Okay, Samuel, that is why the higher time frame is your best friend. The higher time frame helps you, like it helps you differentiate between the noise in the market. For example, now let's go to USDJPY and let's go to the higher time frame. So this is the daily time frame, right? So the daily time frame, you know that this is markets has been giving us higher highs on the external on the external level, because this is our daily time frame, and not lower lows and lower highs. And the reason is because we are bullish here. So forget the fact that the lower time frame was saying we are bearish last week and we all sold from this level. So because we're in a bullish market does not mean you still will not have a sell opportunity because of retracement, right? So you can see all the way here, this is a change of character. Market was able to give us a change of character on the daily time frame. That is to tell you that, okay, we are now bullish. So you can see this is market came downward here. If I'm marking, this is a leg of price, right? So markets move all the way down here and move all the way to this level here. You see, before market move all the way to this level here, market created a high, give a retracement again, move to create a high again. As a result of market creating this high, can you see the internal break of structure we have here? We have an internal break of structure here. We have this internal break of structure as a result of market trying to create this high here. So market move from this level again. The reason why market is giving us this retracement back to this level is because we have a break of structure to the downside here, and then we have this region here is a sell. We have a supply level here. So market was able to move and we have this sell here. But instead of markets to close below this low here, giving us, okay, maybe a change of character to the downside or a break of structure as a continuation, because we're bearish from here and then change character from this level, market didn't close below this low here, because now we have more buyers in the market pushing price to the upside, creating higher highs and higher lows. Instead, markets gave us this low, but did not close below the price, move upward again, you see, and break structure to the upside again. You can see that markets gave us a break of structure here to the upside again. This is an internal break of structure before market was able to give us this external change of character here on the daily time frame. Can you guys see? So now you know that, okay, for market to give us a change of character on the daily time frame, we are definitely in the bullish market. So what do you do next now? I told you the market break structure, it likes um to pull back to mitigate the other block there. It's an opportunity. Break of structure is an opportunity. So you can see market break this structure here and reacted from this level. We have a break of structure to the downside here. Market reacted from this bearish order block we have here. You can see the pullback. So markets pull back into this level. Let's go to the 4 hours. Let me show you what happened here. So markets pull back into this level. You can see 4 hours we have a break of structure here. The one I marked on the daily that I said this is a daily internal break of structure. You can see we have a break of structure here, and where we have a break of structure, we have an opportunity for to trade from. So market reacted from our daily bearish order block, pull into this level. Can you see we have a low here? We have another block here because we have a break of structure on 4 hour. And even with that break of structure on 4 hour, you guys can literally see that we still have an internal break of structure here. So markets pull into this other block here, move all the way up here. So this is not this one here, this pull to the downside here to mitigate an order block here is a retracement, but you can still see that market was not able to break structure to the downside. because we're in a bullish market, we still have a sell because of the retracement, So markets range a lot in this from this level. You can see market range a lot from this point here, range a lot. Still respected our demand level here, this demand level here, and then still pull back. So if I'm marking down, I need to go to the lower time frame. These are internal structure that you can literally still trade from. So you can see all the way market pull to this region, all the way here. But it didn't just pull to the region without breaking structure. Market, look at, broke structure to the upside, giving us the higher highs continuously. So this is a very good. Market was able to mitigate a bearish order block, and then we have a retracement, a sell to mitigate another order block. You guys can see we have a break of structure here. So market can mitigate, move upward to respect a, a break of structure to the downside here, to respect an order block here, sorry. And then now we are expecting market to come to this region here and buy from this region here. We're expecting market to sell all the way here, then we can now buy from this level here all the way up here, because we have this gap here that we are anticipating for market to fill this gap and then sell and then buy upward here. Because to the weekly time frame, let's see how this market is. Can you guys see? Can you guys see the structure here? Like we are very bullish here, so we are expecting, this is the monthly, so we are expecting price to come into this level here. We are expecting price to come into this level here for the long time analysis on this USDJPY. But that, we don't have sell opportunities, even though it's a bullish market. We still do have sell opportunities because of the pullbacks. So getting your directional bias, you just need to understand market structure on the lower time frame so you can find a good entry. That is just it. You don't need to focus on the lower time frame. Can you hear me somewhere? You don't need the lower time frame to get directional bias. No. That's why multiple time frame is very important. You get your directional bias on the higher time frame, then you find a good entry on the lower time frame. So that filters the noise. It's just like, okay, you are coming to Abuja. The lower time frame will just tell you from the airport, okay, you just pass. These are the places you pass before you come to Abuja. But the lower time frame will tell you, oh, you turn to your left, you turn to your right. Okay, you are going to witness traffic in this region before you move. Okay, there's a bridge, this place, it will tell you the street and the rest. But the higher time frame just gives you, this is just it, this is the city, you know. So that is how it works. You don't need the lower time frame for your directional bias. Okay, if you have any questions, please message me in my group chat so we can um have a live session for that. All right, you guys have a great day. Have a lovely trading week. Can you guys hear me now? Someone say my voice is breaking. All right, have a great day.